Hello my friends and welcome back to the stream. We are here tonight doing the War of Thorns quest on my Druid. I've already done my Warrior, which is why we're on the Druid tonight. We're going to do that. It's going to be cool. If you haven't seen it, you'll get a chance to see it. If you have seen it, then we can talk about it as we go through. So yeah. We're going to start with Anduin. A short-lived peace. You have fought bravely in the name of the Alliance, time and time again. For that I owe you a great debt of gratitude, but even more must be asked for, I fear. Given the potential of Azerite to change the face of warfare, it comes as no surprise that the war chief seeks to lay claim to it. Reports indicate that she is mobilizing an army to march on Silithus, the site of the Great Wound. Heroes of the Horde and the Alliance fought side by side during the Argus campaign. To think that Sylvanus is ready to cast that unity aside, speak with Matthias Shaw. I want you to oversee our presence in Silithus. So Anduin is sending us to... he's trusting us with taking care of the offensive campaign. But then Matthias Shaw runs in, and all is not quite as it seems. So let's talk to him. Our reports were wrong. Horde, clever. Lots of swearing there. So basically, instead of going for Silithus, the Horde have decided to go to Ashenville and attack. So they are attacking Night Elf territory, and my Druid is a Night Elf. So we are going to go help deal with the threat. Mount up here. And there's lots of dead, so we're going to do a couple of quests here. One is going to be taking out some Horde assassins. And then, as we do that, we're also going to be honoring the fallen. Thank you all of you who are joining us so far on the stream. It's good to see you all tonight. Hope you're having a good evening. We're just doing the War of Thorns quest on my Druid and having a chit chat while we do it. And then after that, we're going to do some battlegrounds. Just realized some of my Warrior weak auras are loading on my Druid. Obviously, these should be loading only for a Warrior. Why are they loading for balance? Alright, player class, Warrior. We'll just set that. And that should... Why did that not save? There we go. That should get rid of him. Hopefully. That's kind of fun. Alright, we've honored the fallen. Now we've just got to find the rest of the Horde assassins. Yep, there we go. So unfortunately I don't have any weak auras set up for my Druid right now, but we're just doing a little bit of questing. And then after we get this done, we'll probably hop over to the Warrior for some PvP. I will show you guys the arms and protection weak auras tonight. I'll be having a video coming out with those tomorrow, the links to those. And a lot of people have been asking about my LVUI setup, so we'll include that in the video tomorrow as well. Let's finish killing these assassins. Just one more. There's one. Lost my target. Alright. And there we go. Alright, let's turn this in. Light of the Loon and Knives of the Forsaken. So now we fly up to Ashenville and find Malfurion. So, roughly that direction. How is everyone doing tonight? I hope you all are doing well. Hope you all had a great Wednesday, a great week. Great week so far, I should say. We're not quite through yet. So once we fly up and meet up with Malfurion here, we will get some more quests to do. The wisps, they sing with sorrow, but also with purpose. The forest stirs aglow with their light. That sound in the distance. Could it be Arshando? Quickly, Thordru, Malfurion beckons. And here he is. It looks like he is actually fighting Sylvanas. And we have a wall of wisps. Well, those orcs didn't know better. I guess these orcs weren't there in Warcraft 3, right? Alright, let's turn this one in. And get a couple of quests. Find 8 hidden Druids of the Claw. And slay 10 frenzied Blackwood Furbolgs. Poor Bearman. Let's unfollow those, untrack those quests for a minute. Alright, so there's a lot of druids here. So let's pull some Furbolgs. Alright. They're all casters, it looks like, so gonna be a little annoying to try and AoE them. Get them down. Get some more Druids of the Claw. Alright. And now we just need to kill some Furbolgs. Let's see. Let's pull a bunch of them and let the dots start to get to work. Better watch my health here. Guys actually hit a little bit hard. Alright, we'll heal up a little bit. How's everyone doing tonight? Hope you are well this evening. Or morning, depending on where you are. Let's get some moons out there. And boom. Still love that ability. Alright, let's go turn these in.
I serve the Count well.
So we've dealt with that threat, and now we need to defeat this Shredder.
Take the Shredder. I will drive the invaders from the grove.
Quite like balance right now, actually. It's a good spec, I think. There's good interaction between the abilities. You're not just, focused on only casting one ability until something procs. There's actually different decisions you can make depending on the scenario. I like it. Alright, enraged Furbolgs. We have to go rescue these guys, I guess. So, let's start with Elder Brolg.
After you, champion. If you fall dogs and ruin your
Alright. Sabotage 5 Horde Demolishers. Alright, we can do that. I think you're supposed to be sneaking around technically in this quest, but just as fast to fly in and drop down. Let's ignore those UI errors. as a dude to help over here. We're actually maybe halfway into the quest line now. Alright, we'll get stealthed up here. And go sap that guy. We'll do it how we're supposed to do it for now. Talk to this guy as well. Alright, there's those quests. Okay. Why don't we sap him or her? Not sure which. And then mount up over here. Fly off and turn this one in. Ancients of the forest are all connected to one another. We can sense a disturbance from deep within our roots. I can feel it now, Thordrew, the rumble of their footsteps in the distance, the thundering clamor of war. With every branch they break, they awaken the ancients. Soon my brethren will answer in kind, for nothing shall disturb the balance of nature. A disturbance is near. Our kindred spirits cry for help, seek out and restore balance. So that was the quest to go rescue the Furball chieftains. Now we... Onu bellows in pain. The disturbance has become more severe. I am sensing a powerful force in our midst. It is unlike anything I have felt before. It comes from the earth itself. You and Delarian Summermoon must seek it out. Thordrew, go to the water's edge, to the place you call Najvel. Find the source of Onu's pain.
Right away.
And we'll do that by just following the golden arrow. Fly through the trees. Whee! How is everybody doing tonight? Anyone do anything interesting today? I just worked and had some family time in afternoon and evening, and now we're here at night streaming. Alright. Azurite denial. We have to collect 6 Azurite deposits. Deny them from the Horde, and then we're going to kill some Horde soldiers. Alright. Just collect this Azurite. There's a Horde soldier. Get a moon on you. This is part of the pre-patch content. If anyone's watching who is not currently subbed, be a little bit surprised, but hey, more power to you if you are. Get some dots up, huh? Heal up and then mount up. Get some Azurite here. And that'll do this quest. Now we just gotta find some more soldiers. Like the sapper and this grunt. Is there a reason why you don't have to click exactly on the Azurite, for example? I don't have any nodes up now, but I think there's just like a little bit of an area that you can click in around it. I don't know. It didn't seem bigger than normal to me. I wasn't really paying attention to it, though. I think they're just kind of standard, like, quest nodes. So, I mean, we can take a look at this guy for an example. I'm healing up. So if you put your sword or your cursor, like, you know, close to the unit, it'll be interacting with the unit, even if you're not exactly on them. Oh, it looks really big in the stream. Oh, I see that now. That's weird. I am not sure why that is. Yeah, my cursor, so on my screen, my cursor is like right in the middle of my character. On the stream, it's like, looking at my software, it's up and to the left quite a bit. That's strange. I wonder if that's like a hardware, software capture issue or something. Let's see if we can figure that out. I don't know if we'll be able to right now. You know what? That could be a bug. The streaming software I use, Streamlabs OBS, just had an update that installed like right before I started, so maybe that's the problem. Oh hey, I've completed this quest. Why am I still killing stuff? That's kind of fun though. Alright, let's turn this in. Yeah, it definitely looks weird. Alright. Turn this quest in. It's fine, just wondering if it's an add-on. No, it's not an add-on. Just some sort of software miscommunication. Alright, we have to go up to the Wild Bend River. Do you hear his voice? Malfurion seeks our aid. Keep your head high, Thorger. The ancients stand with you this day. Go find Malfurion at the Wild Bend River. This is where the action is. This is a pretty nice battle. Alright, where's Malfurion exactly? There you are, my friend. We must push them back. We do not fight alone, Thordur. This day the ancients will bear you in their branches. Hold nothing back in their defense of our forests. Join the ancients and slay horde enemies. So this is a pretty fun quest. Get to ride an ancient into battle with the horde. See how many of these we can gather up. Let's get a little closer so we're not being obscured by the trees here. Kind of ironic having your vision obscured by trees when you're, you know, controlling a tree. I guess if you think about it from like a forest perspective, it's not that ironic. Almost done with this one. Never get a quest like this that's just like really shorter than the theme of it makes it feel. I always think of that one from High Mountain. I think it's like one of the conclusion quests where you go up on a flying mount to kind of rid the area of the final battle, cleanse everything, and then the bar takes like 3 seconds to fill up. You kill 2 things. It's all this built up for nothing. I don't know if they ever fixed that one. I haven't leveled a character in Legion since pretty early on, but I always thought that was funny. Alright, we're going up to Darnassus now to rally the troops. So we are pretty close to being done with this first half of the War of Thorns. Ooh. Who's this guy? Therion. Malfurion, can you hear me? When I've destroyed the children of Elune, I will come and put an end to you. Wow, that elemental is not a fan of Mr. Stormrage. Alright, so after we finish up this quest line, we'll get into some BGs and keep the entertainment rolling for the evening. So we are going back to Darnassus. For every foe we slay, 2 more take their place. We are too few in number to stand toe-to-toe. We must fall back, Thordur. Strategy can yet overcome numbers. We will regroup at Darnassus. I will send for Dalaran. We're meaning kind of in the middle of Darnassus here. Darnassus, which of course will not be around for much longer. So let's enjoy it while it's here. The Night Elf capital, our home city. All of the trees. Thank you for joining us, everyone who is with us now. We are wrapping up stage 1 of the War of Thorns event on the Druid. And as soon as that is over, I'm going to hop back to the Warrior and we'll get into some battlegrounds. I know a lot of people have been asking about my weak auras and my LVI setup. I've got a video coming out finishing up those for the Warrior tomorrow. We'll be showing the arms and prot weak auras that I've finished putting together today, and then we'll take a look at the LVI configuration I have. Well, we'll mostly just look at where everything is, and yeah, we'll have that coming out tomorrow. I'll have weak aura strings and the LVI string available for those on WoW, along with the Fury one that's already posted. So hopefully people find those helpful. If you want to make any tweaks to them, please feel free to do so. I'm an open source kind of guy, so I don't begrudge people making things their own. Alright. So we sync up with Malfurion, and I believe this puts a wrap on it. And unlock some world quests that I'm not going to bother doing right now, but they're there. Cool. So we've got that done. I'm going to Hearth, and then we'll hop over to the Warrior. If anyone wants to join for some battlegrounds, hit me up in the chat and let me know, and I'd be happy to have you join us. It's a lot of fun playing with others. It's just a lot of fun playing with people from the stream. I've done it several times, and it makes it more enjoyable for everyone, I think. So, here we're on the Warrior. I'm going to go arms, because I said we could take a look at the weak auras. So, bring these up. All right, so I still have the Battle Shout one. That'll disappear once I close the window. We've got, yeah, these are the weak auras here. So Colossus Smash, Die by the Sword, Commanding Shout, Hamstring, Sweeping Strikes, and Victory Rush. And then we've got some rotational abilities. There's a gap in the middle. This is where Cleave, the weak aura for Cleave is, if you've taken that talent. Overpower, Mortal Strike, Execute, Blade Storm, of course. And then we've got like Utility and Mobility down here with the Commanding Shout buff on the outside. And then just some other trackers up here. So this tracks your Overpower stacks. You can have up to 2 stacks of it, so it'll show you the number that you currently have and then the remaining duration on them. I don't think the duration is ever really going to be an issue with that unless you're like killing a mob with Overpower and it's going to be 10 plus seconds before you pull again. But that's there. Then this gives you the time that you have up on Sweeping Strikes. This gives you the uptime that you have on Warbreaker or Colossus, well, on the Colossus Smash debuff. So this weak aura will track Colossus Smash. If you have not taken Warbreaker, it'll track Warbreaker, the cooldown, if you have taken it. And then this one tracks the buff on your enemies. And then these are just defensive timer trackers. The defensive stance one is just on or off, right? Because that's not a toggle, or it's not a timed ability, it's a toggle ability. So those are the weak auras I'm running with. I'll post a video explaining these a little bit more tomorrow, along with prot, and get the LVI config out for you guys. So let's see if anyone wants to join. If you're on the stream, if you're watching and you're in the chat, please let me know if you'd like to join for some battlegrounds, and we can do that. I'd be more than happy to.
greater power.
And hop down into Dalaran, so we get a little different scenery. A little less Halls of Valor scenery. Let's see, how's the cursor issue? Yeah, it's still there. That's kind of funny. Alright, we've got, looks like one taker from Guild. He said give him a few minutes, so do one without him. So we'll get that going. Let's hop right in. So, hope you guys enjoyed the War of Thorns questing. I'll probably be doing some live streaming of leveling once BFA goes live, especially if I'm leveling during my normal streaming times. We'll put that up to hang out and chat together and maybe level together. But now, we're back to what we often do with the battlegrounds. If anyone has any questions about the talents that I'm running or anything, feel free to shoot them up in the chat. Actually, I'm going to change one of them for now. Yeah, let's go with that for this BG. And then we'll leave the PvP talents the same. We'll take a look at those once we actually get in. Once the queue finally pops. There we go. Warsong Gulch. Classic. So, the talents. I'm running Sudden Death for the Execute proc. I was running that earlier, actually, for just like questing and stuff. I'm going to run War Machine because War Machine is really strong in Battlegrounds. That movement speed buff is just really nice, and you get it whenever anyone that's even remotely close to you dies. Any enemy that's even remotely close to you, of course. Stormbolt for the stun, Massacre for 35% executes, Bounding Stride for more heroic leaps and that little bit of extra mobility from the sprint. Warbreaker. One thing that I think I've mentioned, you need to be careful with Warbreaker because you don't need a target to use it. So I can just use it like right here. And so if you don't have any targets within 8 yards of you when you use it, well, you you need to get more hit rating, I guess. So you can mess with it. So just be aware of that. Make sure you actually have your target right on top of you when you want to use it. Using In for the kill, although Deadly Calm, I might run some BGs with this later just to see how it actually plays in the execute phase, because 6 seconds of free executes, that's really good. That's really strong. Avatar is also pretty strong for the root break, and then it's just a long 20% damage buff. And then I really like Dreadnought, having 2 charges on Overpower so that you can, quickly get those stacks up, and then use Sharpened Blade for a big meaty Mortal Strike. That's really fun. That's a really good, really strong ability there. Anger Management is also good if you want more Warbreaker, Colossus Smash, or Blade Storms. But that's that. We're using Sharpened Blade, Death Sentence for the Execute Charge, and then Storm of Destruction for the big MS Blade Storm. There's the PvP talents. If you have any questions about those, any suggestions for other talents that you want to see, I'd be happy to listen, be happy to check those all out. So let me know in the chat. And let's have some fun. We've got a Druid. I did not check what the enemy healers are. There's obviously that Druid. There's a Holy Paladin. And a Resto Shaman. Alright, who are we getting on? Let's get on this Druid. Let's stun him. And nice. Let's get on. Let's get on you, Mr. Paladin. Wow. We've got some good damage on this team. Yeah. Chasing their healer away from their group. Hopefully we can wipe him. Well played. Let me see if the Zerking buff's up. It's not. So we'll charge. Alright, well you're kind of off on your own, so I'm going to go kill the rest of your team. Would not be surprised if that shaman ends up escorting their flag carrier. Let's get on the healer. Let's fear. And then we'll get on this healer after I'm out of this route. These guys are melting. Alright, let's go get our flag back. It's a paladin flag carrier. Ping the mini-map. Got a priest coming to help. We'll get hamstring up on him. I'm kind of surprised he hasn't used Hand of Freedom yet. Nice. Very nice. Alright. Sharpen blade up on this druid. Let's blade storm. I might die here. Got a lot of people on me. I'll sleep away. Sleep away and try to heal up. How's our FC doing? Cast a Ring of Frost. I'm not sure why. Alright, I gotta go see if there's a heal up. Make sure we don't die here. There we go. Gotta heal from a druid, bro. And that ought to do it. Well, we're doing quite well so far. So I'll stick together till they engage. And we'll just make sure... Here's one of the healers. A little fear here, because why not? And let's get on their druid healer. See if we can kick him out of bear form and then stun him. And we'll blade storm. Classic. Execute. Nice. Going pretty well so far. This is a good BG to start the night off. Let's reset that a little bit. Don't need all these guys on me. Yeah, we'll break that. We'll break that. Some executes maybe. Sharpen blade. Stunned. We'll interrupt him next time he tries to cast. If he does try to cast again. There he goes. Nope. Dang. There we go. We got him. Right, I'm going to come up here and get on this healer. Oh, this was a mistake. That was a mistake. Let's get out of there. The player bars also from LVI. Yeah, those are... So, pretty much Oh, you mean the bars on the side here? Let me get my cursor over them. Yeah, these bars are actually from Grid, not from LVUI. So I don't use LVUI's party or raid frames. I use Grid because I've just used that for ages, and I really like it. There's a lot of like simple things that you can do with it that make it easy to distinguish what's going on, and yeah. So I think I've been using Grid since Wrath of the Lich King, roughly. So I'm a loyal Grid user. All right, let's fear and let's get feared, I guess. I'm gonna die here. Yeah, but if I so if I target myself, so this is my player bar, like personal health bar, and then yeah, this is all LVUI. Everything, so pretty much everything except for this, which is Grid. The damage meters obviously are not LVUI, and then the weak ores that I have, these guys in the middle of the screen. Pretty much everything else is from LVUI. All the action bars, the chat, which is covered up by my logo there. Let's escort our flag carrier a little bit. Make sure he doesn't get in too much trouble. Yeah, and then like the flag carrier frames, arena frames, that's all from LVUI. So I actually don't run that many add-ons. The ones that I run are just very very significant in what they do. Alright, let's do this. And let's run away. Didn't help. But we're back up. Do I have any killing blows? I got 4. That's nice. At least I have more of those than deaths. Alright, we might need to regroup here. I think we forced their hand and they all waited and spawned at the same time. Pushed us back a bit. But we're all getting back up. And I see a berserking buff. Let's get that. Let's get that and get back at him. Alright, let's get on Paladin. Wow, that was a lot of damage. What just happened? That was so much damage so fast. It's like there was a greater pyro and then a bunch of melees for around 1k. That's a lot of damage. I mean, we're up 2-0, but oh, looks like we're wiping them again. Let's see. Another Zerking buff. See if I can actually make good use of it this time. I think this guy's gonna go try to get our flag. Let's go hunt him down. Let's see which way he decides to go. Come here, cornbread. You can have a stun, bro. There we go. That's more like it. Positive contributions. That's what we're all about. Oh, Mr. Hunter. Are you trying to kill my friend? No, that's just not gonna work. Nice trap, though. If you're just gonna run away, if you're gonna put that much effort into it, then I'll let you off. I see a mage. Let's see if we can get in combat without having to charge. He's running away. Open with a hamstring. And alright. I'll interrupt that. And we can get some executes off. We'll trinket that. If I can get in range, I can execute charge, and there we go. Got him. Didn't accomplish a whole lot other than just keeping him from going and getting our flag, but this is capture the flag, so alright, let's see if we can get a flag cap in here. Ooh, Mr. Rogue. Alright. Alright. Come out? No. Probably not. Alright. Well, let's go get your flag. I don't think there's going to be enough time. I'll get 3 more leaps. If the sprints are up, we might be able to make it. They should be because no one's been running the flag, so we'll see. Ooh, that's a lot of red in mid. Alright, so I think what I'll do is I'll charge one of these imps and then leap past. Or maybe I'll just charge with this guy and then leap past. Where did I just leap to? Alright, we'll, we might die. Commanding Chow, Blade Storm to get away. I'll charge you. Please heals. Please heals. Please heals. Leap. 10 seconds. 9 seconds. Is the sprint up? It is. There's not going to be enough time, is there? 2, 1. Not quite. Well, we still won. And that's what really counts, right? Alright, let's see. Should have a guildie in for the next one. If anyone from the stream wants to join, hit me up in the chat and let me know. And we'll get you in here. In the meantime, I'll go break down this necklace that I got. Alright. We're going to go one more. I think I'll go Fury this time. I like Fury and BGs a lot. I feel like I just contribute more damage and whatnot as Fury, so we'll play that. Change a couple of talents. Yeah, we'll just run with those. Alright, how is everybody doing tonight? Got some time to chat between BGs here, so let me know if you did anything interesting today, did anything fun. If you got any plans for the rest of the week or the weekend coming up. Or if you're just going to play WoW. Or if you're just going to watch people play WoW. Whatever floats your boat. Personally, I've just got a little bit of family stuff this weekend. Do a lot of family stuff, as you tend to do when you have kids. It's a good thing, though. It's a good thing, not a bad thing. By the way, I don't know if any of you guys have seen or used the Net-O-Matic 5000. It says the range on this thing is insane, and it absolutely is. It's like a 100-yard mage. Play Fire Mage. By the way, love your streams. Alright, man. Yeah, I haven't played Mage. I don't think I've even... I did log in on my Mage in the pre-patch because I picked up the 1,000 Awakening Essences last week. But I haven't done anything else on him, but I will totally do Battleground as Fire Mage after this one. Thank you for the compliment, Mr. After Hour. So, obviously we're not going Mage in this one because we were on the Warrior and we got in. But we are going Fury, and these are the talents we're using. War Machine, same thing as Arms in the last Battleground. This is just too strong to pass up in BGs where people are hopefully dying all the time, and if they're not, then we're probably losing anyway. Stormbolt for the stun. Sudden Death I really like for Fury because that execute proc gives you a nice chunk of rage, and also synergizing with Death Sentence keeps you on target more. And it just gives you a decent amount of damage, too. Bounding Stride for the mobility, which is one of Fury's strengths. And then, you know, getting a little bit more mobility makes you that much more dangerous and sticky. Carnage for more frequent and higher damaging rampages, which also gives you more enrage uptime, which gives you more mobility because you get movement speed from enrage now. And then Bladestorm for the CC immunity mostly. Also the damage is good. It's almost 6k over 3 seconds. That's pretty decent. And then Siegebreaker, because that really helps when you're trying to focus down a target. PvP talents, Gladiator's Medallion, Barbarian for more heroic leaps, and Death Sentence. Already talked about that for the Execute Charge, and Thirst for Battle, so that we can clear snares of Bloodthirst. Marcus, your holiday is over. You'll finally play the pre-patch after nearly 1.5 years. Hard to play WoW when all your real-life friends left. Hope the cross-realm communities will help for more active people. Right on, man. Yeah, I have some real life friends who still play. Actually, I think I have different real life friends who play now than did in years past. But it definitely, you know, if everybody that you know that played quit, it kind of sucks the life out of it. Wow, I'm the only guy who went this way. I'm gonna try to run away. Everyone else went mid. I'm not gonna make it. We'll just try and distract as many people as we can here. I don't think I've ever been the only person to go in that direction. Alright, well, nobody from our team went top, so I'll go check that out. They have 2. Alright. Hey, you, Mr. DK, come here. I should get my buff up. Alright. 2 can play the stun game, sir. And there's a rogue. Get my heal. Doesn't matter. Alright. Outplayed. Just got outplayed. Fury's great, but what seems Fire Mage is broken. You can one-shot anyone. What you've seen is Fire Mage is broken. Yeah, fire's strong. I think if you can get like a greater pyro off and then go straight into your burst from that, that's a lot of damage. There have been a couple times. There's one in the last battleground where fire mage got on me and I just died. It does happen. Let's get on this warrior. He's almost dead. Take out this DK. Let's get on the rogue because he killed me earlier. Some revenge kills. Man, executes all over the place here. Come on, go down, go down. Alright, well, we're gonna pop in Rage Regen and try to get some heals here. Nice. Very nice. Wiped him up there. Okay, this is gonna hurt. And I don't have fear. Yep. That was gonna be hard to recover from. Getting stunned by DK and then jumped by Rogue at the same time. I was already low-ish on health. But we've got all 3 carts right now. So that should help us turn the score around a little bit. Let's see, they've got someone going down here. We've got a bunch of people going down there. You play so bad, but you got banned for 5 days because of your 100 pet's name. I didn't realize you could be banned for names these days. So actually I have a story about that. In vanilla, I had a druid and I named my warrior alt a variation of my druid's name that started with the letters, well, that started with the word ass. And I was just being a trolly 18-year-old, and one of my real-life friends saw that and decided to report my character name. Now, this warrior, when he got reported, was like level 5, so it wasn't a big deal. But I didn't get banned, but I did have to have a forced name change. So, that's kind of funny. Kind of made me chuckle. Knowing the guy who reported me, it wasn't surprising, but it was pretty funny. Alright, looks like we need some help down here. Let's get in with a fear. Man, I feel squishy tonight. What is this cart doing? It's catching some air. Alright, we got that one on lockdown. Let's get back to mid. Hey Daniel, how's it going, man? Glad to see you here tonight. That was kind of funny. Charge a warrior who's leaping. We'll stun the DK. I do have victory rush. Helpful. Alright. Yeah. That was just a lot of melee in a row. Got some kills out of it though. And we are up by 200 right now. let's go hop in this cart. And while we're doing that, I just want to say thank you to all of you who are joining us and hopping in the chat. Makes the stream a lot more interesting and a lot more fun when people are willing to engage. So thank you all for that, sincerely. I appreciate it. Alright. Hopefully we didn't sacrifice everything for this one. Like a demon hunter. Rogue almost got killed while he was still on his mount. Let's go. We're good on mid. Let's make sure top is good. That's Legion expansion? Yeah, this is, well, we're in the BFA pre-patch now, but this is live. So we're playing Legion. Oof. Wow. Those guys really wanted the kill. Spending a lot more time dead than normal on this BG. But we're winning, so that's a sacrifice worth making. Yeah, this is live in the pre-patch. We're not on beta or anything. I did a good bit of beta testing toward the end of beta this time around. But honestly, at this point in the process, you know, it's just bug finding, and since the pre-patch is live, I find it more interesting to just go ahead and focus on playing live. Let's hop on someone who I can actually deal damage to here. Alright. We'll see. There's no buff up there. Thought I heard a rogue just now. Could have been this druid. Oh, those guys took that one back. They're heading back, so I'm assuming that means we wiped them. Let's dance with this guy. You gonna follow me? I'll look at that. And execute off. Alright, we're gonna win this one any second now. Oh, bummer. They're only delaying it, though. I like being a feral druid in this battleground. I like being a feral druid in a lot of battlegrounds, but this one's nice because you can make a big impact by running around between the different nodes. Why do we have this one set to... No, switch it, switch it. Ah, it doesn't matter. Let's see. This is not going to be good. Why are you running away? Bro. Alright, we got the win, so doesn't matter. Alright, by viewer request, we're going to hop over and do some Fire Mage in these battlegrounds. So I'll go ahead and log and hop to the Mage. If there's any classes or specs you want to see, feel free to let me know in the chat. We'll try and get a good, decent length battleground in on the Mage. I'm not sure if I've taken talents yet. I have. Okay. So yeah, we'll take care of you later, Anduin. Hush. All right. So talents. Thinking Searing Torch is good because Scorch is really important in PvE anyway. Alright, I did a couple of tweaks to my UI, so give me a minute here. UI profiles, I will load my Thor BFA profile, and then I need to reload. I have so many characters. Yeah, I've got 10 classes capped right now. I don't have Priest or Paladin capped. I do have a Paladin at like 103 or 104 on a different server. We'll just stop tracking all this. So talents. I think these are the ones I want to run with. Searing Touch, Scorch is pretty strong in BGs and PvP. Shimmer for double blink, and Cander's Flow, so you don't have to worry about these. Mirror Images, maybe we'll try that in a BG. Phoenix Flames, want to run that for the extra burst and extra instant casts. Frenetic Speed for, you know, synergy with Scorch. I think we'll run Conflag. Yeah, that seems like it'll be good. Capped all with questing, for the most part. So I capped most of them at the beginning of Legion. I did use the 110 boost with pre-purchasing BFA. But I capped most of them pretty early in Legion, just grinded it out. A lot of them haven't really been touched since, but, you know, Kindling. I've seen some good stuff with Meteor, but we'll just run with Kindling, keep things simple since I haven't done a lot of Mage PvP. I do want Greater Pyro. And I think we'll put that on 6. And let's see. Switch some things around there. What are the other PvP talents here? Controlled Burn, Fire Starter, Flame Cannon. Let's go with Andrew. Thank you for the sub, man. Really appreciate it. Take Living Bomb and Meter. That's a must for one shot. Alright, I'll take that. And then Meteor. So we'll have to work out the why is Flame Strike still on 9? Alright, so we'll move Flame Strike. We'll put Meteor on 8. Hellstones will be there. Hellstones are already there. Yeah, alright. And then Prismatic Cloak sounds good for defense. And yeah, let's take that one. Alright, let's give it a shot. The name of the server that I'm playing on is Windrunner. It's a US server, so Windrunner US. It's like a medium pop realm, so it's one of the realms that got combined. I think it got combined with Daromir. That sounds right. So yeah, between the two of them, it's a medium population, I think. I don't know if those labels actually mean anything anymore, but that's that. Those of you who are just joining us, welcome. We're doing Battlegrounds tonight. Right now we are playing the Fire Mage by viewer request. So if there are specs that you want to see in action, let me know. And if I have a character and I'm, you know, interested in playing that spec, then we'll give it a shot. I do like Fire Mage. I think my mage was actually my first capped character in Legion. Daniel, thank you for the sub, man. Really appreciate it. Really helps us out. Those of you who are new to the stream, we stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at around 10 o'clock p.m. Pacific. Start a little bit earlier sometimes, not usually later, on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then we have some morning streams. Missed this morning because I was finishing up a couple of other important things. But we stream in the mornings around 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. Pacific time on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday when I'm able to. Those will probably tend to get pushed out of the agenda more often than the night streams. But that's kind of the streaming schedule. We've got videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays right now, at least, with some bonus videos, depending on when I have time and how much content I'm able to create. That's kind of the schedule right now. So we're getting some out every weekday for you guys, whether it's a stream or video. So the talents I'm running with, full disclosure, I think I've done maybe 10 BGs on my mage in Legion. So, and I haven't done any yet in BFA or the pre-patch. So we're running Searing Touch for Scorches, along with Frenetic Speed for movement speed from Scorches, Shimmer for double blinks and blink while casting, all that jazz, and Counter Slow because I don't want to mess with mirror images or Rune of Power right now. Phoenix Flames, and then Living Bomb and Meteor. And then PvP talents, we're using Gladiator's Medallion, Greater Pyroblast. I have a feeling I'll be throwing a lot of these around. Prismatic Cloak and Tinder, not to be confused with the app. Warsong is the best BG ever. I have so many memories in this place. I love it. Classic Capture the Flag. Any leveling tips for the pre-patch? You're level 75. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Men's Warehouse. Leveling tips. So I haven't leveled a character in the pre-patch, but yeah. I think just from what I've heard, dungeons are not tuned very well right now, so I would avoid those. Although I don't know if that's more like lower level stuff, or if that's, you know, also affecting higher level dungeons. Okay, so Sheep, Greater, Pyro, Meteor, and so on. Yeah, we'll try to get some one shots in there. See what we can do. See what we can do. I have mail from one of my characters. Oh, that's probably the cloth items, cloth Argus items. I'll go away, add on theirs. Let's see if anyone picked up this Berserking buff. Yeah, so leveling tips. From what I've heard, dungeons are generally overtuned and not worth doing at the moment. But again, I haven't leveled myself, so your mileage may vary on that. Alright, let's get some Greater Pyros out there. So much damage. Let's see what we can do here. Can I spell steal? Not while he's ice blocked. Ooh, this is gonna hurt. Yeah, so as you can probably tell, I'm not super practiced at being ranged right now, but we'll see what we're able to do as this BG goes on. Once the melee melt, I'm probably going to panic a lot. But hey, hopefully at least watching me fail at playing a mage is entertaining. Also, I should buff, huh? Put that there. And let's mount up. At least our flag carrier is still doing well, and theirs just died. Okay, so let's see. Alright, let's get a Greater Pyro on this guy. You steal your Bloodlust. That was satisfying. You can't run. You cannot run, Hunter. They are quite grouped up. Alright. I only got one of them there. That's okay. I totally thought I had another charge of shimmer right there. Let's get a greater pyro off if we can. That's satisfying. That is very satisfying. And here comes some more damage. Is he gonna be out of range? Nope. Didn't even need the greater pyro. But needing it's not really the point. Just does so much damage. It's so fun seeing that fireball travel at them so slowly. Let's go. The day already started in your country. Have fun. Thanks, Daniel. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for the sub. Really appreciate it. You're thinking of maining mage in BFA? Yeah, it was one of my final four, I think. It's a lot of fun. Let's get a greater pyro off on this guy. Oh, he died. Alright, let's get one off on this guy. Guys, if you keep dying, I can't use my greater pyros. Let's get a fireball off. I don't even think I got that off in time. Alright, well, I can meteor you, right? Okay, let's get out of here. Mount up. And we got a cap. Let's go on the healer. Let's get some pressure. Very nice. We got a stealth gammon over here. Classic. It was pretty fun. It's pretty fun. I have liked Greater Pyro, at least in theory, for a long time. Hey, this Druid is Groot. What's a Groot name? I'm sorry. Well, not really. Blame it on being a dad. Also, I've got to figure out why these weak auras keep getting set to load when I'm not even playing the correct class. Fury weak auras. These were not loading on other classes. Conditions load. Yeah, it should be the warrior. There you go. That should get rid of him. Thinking about creating weak auras for other classes as well. I mean, I'm sure I will eventually, but it does take quite a while to get them set up how I like to have them. So we'll see how long it takes to be able to get those out. Meanwhile, let's Greater Pyro this Paladin. Don't forget to light them up with a meteor. Let's drop a meteor on. Let's drop one on this Paladin. See if we can catch him in it. Let's get this rogue. It's always one of my things with taking a bunch of active talents on a class that I'm not that used to playing. Like, I feel like I'll just forget to use them. Let's get a living bomb up there, yeah? Should do a lot of damage in the graveyard. Or it just won't spread to anybody. Alright, here comes some big damage on the rogue. Nice. Greater Pyros, man. Know what you mean? You tend to forget. That's why you need to stick with one tune, not 8. I feel your pain. Absolutely feel your pain. Hey, there's a rogue around here somewhere. You're just gonna mount up and run away. See, if the rogue was smart, he would have just left me sap, because this warlock was just gonna ditch me. Oh, I found him. Where is he? Alright, well, let's go get on their flag carrier. Is he just sitting in our graveyard? Can I hit him from here? Not in line of sight. Well, we can go around. Oh, there we go. He jumped down. Did he? No, he didn't. Alright, we'll just go around and try to force him out. Meanwhile, he might die. There he goes. Guess we had someone run up and kill him. Trusty warrior. Are we just farming them? I think we're just farming them. I'm kind of okay with that. Wow, I have second most killing blows. I was not anticipating that happening in this BGD. See if I can steal this guy's buffs. Can I steal? Oh, it would have been sweet if Presence of Mind worked on Greater Pyro. Alright, you're gonna firelock me? Really? Have we sunk that low? Alright, we got this Druid in our sights. He's gonna be out of line of sight now. There we go. Now we can see him. They're just gonna keep juking it. Alright, in that case, why not go get the flag? One thing you hate about BFA is war mode. For low-level players that want to try it, They can't. Rogues are everywhere. You tried to war mode on your level 20 ult and got ganged by six of them in Stormwind. Yeah, I mean... Oh, hey, this guy grabbed the flag right before I did. Cool. Yeah, I mean, that's the risk you're taking with war mode, right? It seems to be even more aggressive than PvP servers were back in the day, too. I mean, I played on a pretty, like, active world PvP server. And... oh, what happened there? And, you know, that was always something you had to take into consideration if you were trying to level. Or, like, just trying to do anything. Let's see if we can... see if this druid's any good. Oh, he's gonna sit in my roots? Alright. Oh, we don't have cauterizing Bleak anymore. Totally forgot about that. Yeah, I was doing war mode with some guildies earlier tonight, and it was a ton of fun, though. If you get a group of, like, you know, 6 to 10 people together, man, it's a lot of fun. It's so much fun. We had a group of 10 people, and we were just flying around, finding other groups of, like, you know, 4+ people, and beating them up. And then when one of us would get the assassin buff, we would just, you know, all sit down and wait for the barrage to come along. It was a lot of fun. Alright. Any other requests for classes that you guys would like to see in BGs? You know, actually, looking at the time, I think it's time to call it for the night. Thank you all for joining us. I do have to get to work in the morning, and I've got a little bit more that I want to do after I get off stream here tonight. So, Hunter, I will try to get some Hunter in on Friday, Jerry. We'll try to do that. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get off of stream for the night. I need to get to bed pretty soon here. Got work in the morning. Hopefully you all understand that. It's when you're 110 plus, it's super fun, but 100 under, yeah. I mean, world PvP when you're under the level cap has always been hard. So Jerry, yeah, we'll stream on Friday, probably around 10 o'clock, maybe a little bit later. Depends. I do have plans on Friday night, but I should be back home sometime around then, and we'll get a Hunter one in there. If not on Friday, then on Monday for sure. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you for chiming in, and I will see you in that next stream. Be sure to check out the YouTube channel. Subscribe if you have not already. We've got videos coming out, putting out stuff like week order tips and different things. Mainly focused on the Warrior right now because that's going to be my main for BFA. But I'll be putting out stuff for other classes as well as I play them and as we have some time to dig into what's going to be good and what's not. So until next time, my friends, peace.